Anybody in there?
Damn. What's Eridan after? What's he want from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers. His homeworld faces annihilation. Eridan's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say? Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us, we were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell headfirst and forward.
Whoa, now. Welcome back, child.
Siri! My, you've grown beautiful.
No point standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
Little sis.
They're all here. Everyone you asked for help. Avalok's resting in the tower, still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
After Ciri reunites with everyone, it's time to get real. It's time for the fight against the Wild Hunts. We discuss a plan that I'm just gonna sum up. Yen is gonna hold up a shield, Triss is basically aerial support, and Ciri is to stay inside and not join the fight. Obviously that's not gonna happen. Everyone else has their own little jobs and whatnot. Let's get to schmoovin'. Geralt and Lambert started off by picking some of the hunts off in the woods, but they quickly advanced to the gate and inside the courtyard. They even start teleporting inside, which is where Ciri decides to join the fight.
See, I can do it too.
The Wild Hunt advancing further in, Yennefer collapses, and the hunt is in, with everyone frozen except Vesemir and Ciri. It's not looking good.
You shan't escape me this time.
Ciri, no! I forbid you! You always were an unruly child. I adored that about you. Now fly!
Weihet und im Gemott.
Yourself. No Witcher's ever died in his own bed.
You don't know how it is to see someone you love die. Because of you. For you.
We all knew what we were signing up for.
Yes. And you saved me. For how long? A week? A month?
We'll hide you, cover your tracks.
No. I will flee no more.
After the funeral, Yen and Triss are off to contact the Lodge of Sorcerers. Basically, the Avengers of Magic is how they make it sound. Avallac'h starts to train Ciri on how to better control her powers after what happened. But the training's not going too well, so we have a snowball fight with Ciri strictly for the vibes.
You'll regret that!
Geralt and Ciri decide to do the coldest shit possible, and they slide for Vesemir. Alright, Ciri runs the 3v1 against the Crones. This fight was honestly kind of annoying, but like, we get it done, right? While checking to see if they're all dead, Ciri got her chain snatched and one of them got away, but we schmoove. While that was happening, Geralt went to run the ones with Imlerith, the one who killed Vesemir. And I really think I became Geralt in this fight. Like, listen to me, because this fight really, like, I felt something. I felt like this meant something to me for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think bro actually touched me. He broke the shield, but I was on my P's and Q's. He was teleporting, but I was dog walking his ass behind the shed where I put his ass down for good.
Who taught you to fight like this?
The Witcher you slew.
After that, we kind of just take a moment to chill with Ciri a little bit. But it's time for the final preparations. We gotta meet with Yen, talk to Avallac'h, help Ciri with some stuff, and talk to Triss. We talk to Yen. She wants us to break into a prison to free a sorceress by the name of Margarita. Nothing special really happened. We found her, Yen got her out, we left, whatever. Avallac'h, on the other hand, this is some big stuff. He presses us a little for running down on Imlerith, but you know, we did good regardless. He mentions other generals close to Eredin, one of which is another elf, Gels. High elf, pretentious bastard type shit, you know what I'm saying? But he's righteous. So righteous, he might just help us when he learns who really killed his king. Avallac'h takes us through these portals, leading us through different worlds that'll lead us to Gels. These worlds, by the way, were absolutely gorgeous. I was in photo mode taking pictures and shit. Anyways.
For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? I must admit, you appearing here, quite the surprise, Witcher. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me, so I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox. The proof you promised. Where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
You must face him on your terms, in this world, in a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naga Fair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no Enhel will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir Nalia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
That leads right into helping Ciri with whatever business she has in Novigrad. There's rumors that Whoreson Jr. is still alive, even though we killed him, so we pay him a visit. Right before Ciri slits his throat, we find out it's Dudu. He shapeshifted into Junior after we killed him, and now he's a clean and honorable traitor. You know, he's doing good for himself. Ciri tells us about a circus type of group that took her in, helped her for a little bit, so we go and visit them, good vibes, steal some horses, and skedaddle. Triss tells us some news about Kira. Remember the witch from earlier in the game, the witch that we did you know what I'm saying, we got a little freaky deaky in it. Anyways, she was executed. Impaled, to be specific. She tried to get into the good graces of Radovid, but he doesn't really fuck with that magic shit, so no matter what she did, she was gonna get done up. She kinda did it to herself, if we're being real. Remember the sorceress that Radovid wanted us to bring to him alive? Philippa Eilhart? Well, she's crashing the fuck out in Siggy Reuven's bathhouse right now, but we jump her and convince her to join the team to defeat the Wild Hunt. Siggy Reuven, however, wasn't just gonna let us take her because he needed her for whatever. But we're kind of in a rush, you know, so I broke his fucking leg. No, my leg! Margarita and Philippa offer Ciri to join the Lodge of Sorcerers or whatever, but Ciri's like, yeah, I don't know about all that, gang. The gang sets off to find the Sunstone somewhere in Skellige. We find the stone, and everything is in place to take down Eredin and the Wild Hunt. One last Witcher 3 drip check, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got that shit on, bro. I've had that shit on all game, bro. Stop playing.
Let's get these bastards.
With pleasure, Geralt. With pleasure.
I give you my heart? What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this stone was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eredin. En verilith Sirenad, Ada Eich Blaine, Ida May.
The elven bauble worked.
They approach. Sword, Geralt. The ice. It's a spell. You must find the mage who cast it. Destroy his staff.
I'll not stop with his staff.
Ciri pulls up on bro with the staff, and we dog walk his ass and break the staff. Ciri got a little fucked up by the blast, but she up out of there, and Geralt comes in to clean up the slop. Now, despite me getting hit by these orbs almost every single fucking time, we killed bro. Buddy tried to drown us, but we schmoove. The time has come to free Ciri of Eredin and the Wild Hunt.
Any last words?
Set your trap. Fight.
You had your chance.
Witcher. I was hoping you'd come.
Because?
I've something to tell you. But I'll do so afterwards.
As you expire. Show me your spins, pirouettes, and feints.
Listen, I want to take this time real quick just to say, like, boss fights in The Witcher don't really feel like these big, bad boss fights that other games kind of have. You know what I'm saying? Like, fighting a regular enemy to fighting a boss in The Witcher it feels kind of the same. Even fighting a monster for a Witcher contract feels a little more satisfying than these boss fights in the game, because you really got to use your bestiary, you know what I'm saying, figure out what oils are better to use, what bombs are good to use, what signs are good to use, right? But like going against Eredin, there really wasn't much to it. I dodged his attacks, I swung my sword, I hit him with some fire, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was really it. That's kind of why I haven't put too much combat in the video, because you guys would just be literally watching like the same thing, me doing the same thing, swinging the sword, spinning around, and casting fire. You know what I mean? Like, you basically do that for 90% of the fight. Not saying it in a bad way, because it's still really fun to do and play the game, but like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you haven't really seen all the fights I've gone through, because it would kind of just be me doing the same thing over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, my bad. I'll at least let y'all watch the end of this fight though, because it was pretty gas.
said you had something to tell me.
Avalak has tricked us both. He set us against each other, and he's made off with Cyrilla.
I don't believe you.
Say it ain't so. I trusted Avalok this whole time, despite what people were saying. I trusted him. Geralt and Yen go to confront Avalok, who's opened the door between worlds. But Yen is out here walking like she got time for a stroll.
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with. Think I'm gonna fall for that? No chance. You're wrong. Trusted you once. Won't make that mistake again.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cyrilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me? Avalok speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not. The prophecies are true. I have seen worlds bound in ice. I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You're wrong. The White Frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating all life. Only I can stop the destruction. I've given it much thought and made my decision.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Good luck, Ciri.
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now you might have understood.
Know you better than you think. Don't keep me waiting.
the aftermath, Geralt tells Ciri's father she went to stop the White Cold, but she died while stopping it. I tell him me and Ciri never talked about him, so he throws in a little extra jab to cement him as one of my most hated characters in all of fucking fiction.
We didn't talk about you.
I see.
If there's nothing else.
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck, I didn't want to see you in the first place. You out here riding my dick telling me find your daughter and shit, nigga. That's my daughter. Fuck you, bitch. Geralt heads to a little sneaky link to pick up a brand new Witcher sword. But not for himself.
Beautiful.
Is it done?
Yes.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy. It's yours.
A witch's silver sword.
Like it?
It's beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
What's this inscription?
An old Witcher's motto. Had a sword like this once myself, but this one's better. Much better.
Let's try it out then.
Radovid had many faults. He was cruel, impetuous, and pathologically ambitious. But he was a tactical genius, that's undeniable. Commanding forces far outnumbered by his foes, he handily defeated the invader from the south. The Redanian eagle spread its wings, taking all the north, including Novigrad, beneath them. With victory in the war against Nilfgaard secured, Radovid proceeded to complete his witch hunt. As they had in Novigrad, pyres burned in Temeria and Aedirn, lands now liberated by the Redanian monarch. In the drive for moral renewal, simple herbalists, pellers, healers, and non-humans, all supposed heretics, were murdered in droves. For many, freedom beneath Radovid's scepter proved more tragic than servitude to another. As long as his armies went from one victory to the next, Emir's subjects remained boundlessly obedient. When a string of humiliating defeats proved Var Emreis fallible, the opposition, thus far secret, attacked. The subjects of the Emperor who had danced on the graves of his foes laid him to rest in a tomb of his own. While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed, then each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. While monarchs moved borders and populations, Geralt and Yennefer lived a calm, quiet life, far from all things political. They breakfasted well after noon, more often than not in bed, and passed the days on lazy strolls and long conversations. Boring, you say? Perhaps. But both had sought this more than anything else.